Let me, okay, there it is. Yay. Okay. Well, we're super excited to do this. We actually did this last month and we love connecting with people, and Oklahoma City has a Discover Arbonne, but we know obviously not everyone's local to it. So even if only consultants hop on tonight, take what we're talking about and like take mental notes of it, because I know that when Peyton Scheibner would go to DAs, she made it a mission to go to every single thing that she possibly could, because she wanted to make it her mission to remember word for word, so that when she had the opportunity to do something like this, she would kill it. So that's our hope for you guys as well, not just future consultants. Is it still just consultants right now?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay. If you're not a consultant, can you put in the comments where you're from? Oh my gosh, if I lose my place one more time. There we go. Should I just start?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so when we do vision calls with people and when we're talking to people about the business, we really like putting it into perspective of like, is Arbonne for you? So some of the questions that we will ask people is, what would you do if you had an extra $1,000 a month? What would that look like for you? Would that make you, would that help pay your bills? Would that help you do some extra things that you want to do with your family? So when we ask you that question, we really want you to let that like ponder in your mind, and you start imagining, what would that look like for me? Don't just think about it, but picture it and imagine it. And then what would it feel like for you to be your own boss? I'm sure some people work nights and you'd really always love it. I know when I worked nights as an event coordinator, I absolutely hated the fact that I had to ask someone else for time off when I needed time with my child. It just bugged me so bad. So how would that feel your own boss? Would that change things for you? Be happier? What would that look like? And then the last one is, how would you feel if you could help others improve their health? I know that that's obviously a big reason why we all chose Arbonne, right? Because we have amazing products. We want to share these amazing products with people. Really think, like, do you have certain people in your life that could benefit from our pure, safe, and beneficial products? Or do you know people that know people? Yes, you do. So we really just want to start off kind of asking you those questions. And okay, and then the last thing that I want to do, this is a really famous quote that all of us Arbonne consultants use, because it is a question that we were asked before we joined the business, and it changed our perspective. And that is, if you keep doing what you're doing, in 5 years, where will you be? And you hear Caitlin Bruza often tell people too, like when she was asked that question, it like brought her to her knees, because she was working 3 jobs and she has a little one too. And I know I was so unhappy with where I was at before I said yes to Arbonne. And so really, just if you keep doing what you're doing, where do you think you'll be in 5 years? Do you like the answer to that? Do you want more time? Do you need more money? Because all of those things Arbonne can provide. So I am actually going to turn it over to Molly, and she's going to talk about the Arbonne Business Advantage.
Yes. So I kind of was like brainstorming. Also, if you hold on one second, I think I got it. I was just kind of like brainstorming like the cool things about the Arbonne Business Advantage, and I think right now, for all the consultants on here, we can agree we're going through a huge time of massive growth. And I think one advantage we all have right now is Arbonne just took the time to rebrand everything. And they are currently working to redo our websites, redo so much stuff to give us the best technology to work with. So before I share anything else about the Arbonne Business Advantage, I just kind of want to show you this quick video. And let me see if it's going to work. A second. It's only a minute long, but it's just about Arbonne.
I never knew I had that fight in me, that passion. When my family was going through a tough time, I knew I had to do something.
I fell in love with Arbonne's nutritional products. 30 days to healthy living helped me find a new way of eating and living.
$200. I was working so hard and I got a $200 bill I could not afford to pay. Someone in my community anonymously paid that bill for me. I joined Arbonne because I needed to make extra money.
Extra income that one day allow us to take care of our families.
All of our products are 100% vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free.
And you get paid commissions for every person you sell the products to.
I built my Arbonne business from my college dorm room. Now I have the opportunity to travel and volunteer, all while running an entire business from the palm of my hand.
You meet so many people from diverse backgrounds, different countries, languages, and professions.
We have everyone from actresses like myself to doctors and professional athletes.
Arbonne is an opportunity to help others while helping yourself. This is what this business is all about.
Reach out to the person who shared this video with you to find out how you can become an Arbonne independent consultant.
So that was just kind of a quick little video that I found cool because it kind of goes over kind of what Arbonne can be for you. But the 6 things that Arbonne has to offer that really stick out to me are we have premium products. Obviously, when you own your own virtual business, you have flexible hours because you don't have to go into an office every day to work an Arbonne business. So I think that's one of the cool things because I'm a full-time nursing student. So being able to work the business into the nooks and crannies of my day when I have time is something that I personally love. We give you all the online tools to run a successful business, whether that be plugging you into our team pages, or Arbonne has something called the Digital Toolkit to help you be successful with posting on Instagram or social media or anything like that. The community is extraordinary. I always say when you join Arbonne, like, it's so much more than a business. Like, you gain like amazing friends, amazing people that you will have for the rest of your life to look up to and be with. The compensation plan is great, and it's just a really unique opportunity. So this year we are actually celebrating 40 years in business. We have sustainable business practices. We have committed leadership. Like I was telling you guys, like, home office is so committed to us. And right now we are in 6 different countries. So we are in the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, Poland, and New Zealand. And obviously, like I said, we're in a time of massive growth, so we're looking to expand to other countries as well. And like I was just talking about premium products, all of our products have a Swiss heritage. So our founder is Peter Morick, and one of his favorite quotes of mine is, he says, "When I dreamt of Arbonne, I wanted it to be a place where people could flourish." And so right now, Arbonne is currently rebranding and doing all the things to help make sure that us as consultants can flourish. And I know if you are on this call and you're thinking about potentially jumping in, just know you have the full potential to flourish with us. So I think I'm passing it on to Esther to talk about the product advantage.
Hi guys. Thank you so much for just taking the time to hang out with us tonight. I just mainly wanted to share more so the product side of what we do and how we make money is by sharing the products that we love. Just like any other Target would, like Target makes money that way too. So that's why we love these products so much, not just because we sell them, but because we literally love them. We love them. We're not even forced to buy them. There's no requirements from us whatsoever. We don't have any auto ship. We're not required to purchase a certain amount every month. There's no fees of any kind. So anything you see that we purchase, we bought for ourselves because we love them. And I think that's what sets us so far apart from really anything else. Like, people even ask, do you have competition? We're like, no, we really don't, because no one competes with our ingredient policy and with the huge range of products that we have. But I think that's something that was so important to me and to so many people in Arbonne, is that we can stand 110% behind our products and our ingredients. Now people are just kind of becoming more aware of what toxic ingredients are, and it's now popular to use vegan products. But guess what, you guys, like, we just literally celebrated our 40-year birthday, and so we have been around for 40 years, way before it was cool to use clean and cruelty-free and vegan products. And so I love that we've just been way, way, way ahead of the times. And few her huge advantage botanically based. There's no mineral oil. We're pH correct, hypoallergenic, no colors, sugars, flavors. We're free of gluten and GMOs. Tested on everything. And certified, kosher certified, no animal products or byproducts. Our fragrances. And again, like, this is just a few perks because we can't go over an entire 30 minutes over our products, but just wanted to show guys, like, we've been around for 40 years. We've always been this way. This isn't just because it's a trend now. And I love that that's just what we stand so firmly in is behind our products. And I know for a fact, everything I'm sharing and putting in and on my body and on my son is 100% safe and beneficial. And I love that. I love that I can 100% stand behind that. And what's really cool is that we have a 45-day money back guarantee. And what's so wild is that we have a 0.00% return rate, meaning that we have a huge chance of you just really falling in love with our products, which is really cool. And so, yeah, it's something I just love to share with people. And literally, I've been in business for over a year. I've not done one return. So everyone loves our products, which is really, really awesome. So I think I'm going to turn it over to Chloe. Is that right?
Yep, it's me. So going off of everything wonderful that Esther said, one of the things I love most about our products is that there is literally something for everyone. We have so many different skincare lines, from healthy aging for both women and men, acne, sensitive skin for some, for everybody that you could even imagine. And then we also offer products that we're just able to offer safer products where you can shop at a discount and make an income. And what some of the different products that we offer, we have sports nutrition, general nutrition, which is like our 30 days to healthy living that you may have seen somewhere on social media or heard about, weight management products, cosmetics, spa products, and even aromatherapy. So that's kind of just a little bit about how they're literally something for everybody. You're just replacing the stuff you're using right now with products that are cleaner and healthier and safer for you. Sierra, I think I'm handing it to you.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the difference between traditional marketing and social network marketing. A very, very common question is, why in the world would I choose social marketing? Because obviously it's against the status quo. None of us like grew up thinking, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to become an Arbonne consultant. But now that we are Arbonne consultants, we absolutely love it. So I kind of wanted to go over the difference because it's super important to understand why Arbonne sets us apart from other companies. So in a traditional business model, products go from the manufacturer to the wholesaler, to the warehouser, to the advertiser, and then to the consumer. So you wonder why employees don't make very much money. Well, it's because Target is spending so much money getting all of their products from one place to the consumer. Whereas Arbonne, we cut out the middle people, and literally our products go from the manufacturer to the independent consultant helping you out into the hands of the consumer. And most times the independent consultant never actually physically touches your products. Arbonne ships you everything that you will ever need. The only middleman part that we play is helping you get those products if you need help placing orders. So I just really wanted to show you the difference between. That's kind of what allows for us as consultants to make the amazing money and earn amazing bonuses and just reap all of the benefits of this business, because we help do the advertising for Arbonne, so they don't have to pay other people to do that. And so they're able to give us the benefits financially from that, and it's life-changing. So I think that now I am handing it off back to Chloe, right? Okay, and she's going to go over choose to do this crazy Arbonne thing.
Yeah, so kind of, why Arbonne? First and foremost, we have consumable products. So what that means is repeat sales. For example, if you were to go buy a green sweater from somewhere, you're not going to go buy that same green sweater again, where we have things like protein, fizz sticks, skincare, makeup, whatever, all things that you're going to run out of eventually. So that's where the repeat sales come in. And then also word of mouth advertising is the most powerful form out there. And I always like to use the analogy that if I had a friend who was using this protein and they absolutely loved it, used it, whatever, just rave about it, I'm more likely going to because they've used it themselves and they care to tell me about it so I can use what's best for me rather than me looking at a storefront advertisement somewhere that doesn't really have that connection or relationship with me whatsoever. So that's one of the most powerful things with Arbonne especially. And then there is a marketplace demand, meaning that people are in search for pure, safe, and beneficial health and beauty products. And that's exactly what we have to offer. And Arbonne, it's internet-based. So that means it's fast, it's flexible, it's global, and it's accessible. So we're always on our phone anyways. So I just tell myself, why not start literally a global business at your fingertips? And then next we have, kind of one of the things that Arbonne is great for is that it's with the time and trend. There's all ages that are either in Arbonne's business as a consultant or using Arbonne, and that kind of touches back on how there's literally something for everybody, and all economic statuses. Like every walk of life is benefiting with Arbonne. And then also it allows you the ability to leverage your time. So instead of literally hour for hour getting only compensated for that, imagine working 10 hours a week and then also teaching and showing 3 other people to do that same exact thing. That's time leveraging, and then you're also going to be compensated for that greater chunk of time. So all in all, Arbonne just really satisfies all of the key factors for true business success.
Yes. Okay. And then I am just going to talk quickly a little bit about the compensation plan. But first, I just want to let everyone know that nothing in Arbonne is guaranteed, but you have the full potential to earn whatever you want. So to check out the full compensation plan that I'm going to be talking about, you can go to iccs.arbonne.com. I don't know if I just botched that, but you can find the full compensation plan online. But obviously, you start off as an independent consultant, and you have your way to work up the ladder. So the first level you can promote to in Arbonne is district manager. I promoted to district manager in 1 month. I know a ton of people on this call did too. And so ultimately, when you join, our goal is to help you go district in your first month as well. District managers can make on average anywhere from $250 to $1,000 per month. And then you have the full potential to also earn a $200 bonus. So it's the first level where you can earn an 8% pay raise. You can get gifts from your sponsor. And there's so many other cool things that come along with being a district manager. I remember the first time I got my first paycheck in Arbonne as a district manager, I had a comma and I texted my sponsor, Caitlin, and I was like, oh my God, like, is this my paycheck? And she was like, yes, that's your paycheck. Like, I didn't think it was mine. And the second level is area manager. Area managers make on average anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 per month. And then you have the opportunity to earn a $400 bonus. And that's also the level where your business becomes willable. So God forbid anything happened to you or your family, all the money goes directly to them. And then the third level where I'm currently at is regional vice president. Regional vice presidents make on average anywhere from $4,000 to $14,000 per month. You have the opportunity to earn a $600 bonus. And then that's also the level where Arbonne pays you an $800 car cash bonus to drive around a white Mercedes of your choice. And then the very tippy top level is national vice president, like Sierra said, where Caitlin is. National vice presidents can make on average anywhere from $22,000 and up. And then Arbonne ups that car cash bonus to $1,000. And like I said, there's no caps on any of those incomes. You have the full potential to earn however much you want. Those are just kind of like the levels that we fluctuate with. So I think I'm passing it off to Esther.
So as you're listening tonight, and if you're not a part of Arbonne in any way, you have a couple options. And we love that, is that even like I mentioned earlier, we do not charge you monthly fees, or you're not required literally of anything. You're not even required to sell a certain amount, which is so cool. You literally have no strings attached whatsoever. And trust me, you can ask as many questions as possible after this call, and we will tell you over and over, like, it is literally the best company to be a part of. And again, there's a couple ways of doing that. So one of the ways is becoming just a preferred, fancy term for just kind of like the Arbonne Prime, where you can just sign up for a one-time fee of like $29. You get an entire year worth of 20 to 40% off products. So much better than Amazon Prime. And you get free shipping and free gifts. You can qualify for those things as many times as you want. Every time you order, if you want to, you can get a free gift if you want, which is so cool. And again, like free shipping, like that's freaking awesome. And I love that. And so again, no, you're not required to buy a certain amount, pay for a fee monthly, and you're not required of anything, which is really cool. Renewed, so you have options, again, have those perks every year, which is so awesome. And then obviously there's the option we can do earlier, like you have so much room for growth, so much room. And this month, like, please talk to the person that invited you, because you can become a district manager for half off this month, which is insane. And like Molly said, she became so possible to do this, and it's so simple, and we do every step of the way, which is so important. Like, we together. You get a 35 to 50% off discount at this point. Again, you can earn like trips. I'm going in 2 weeks. Sierra and I both are going to Mexico for free. Well, we earned it, but Arbonne's paying for everything on a luxury vacation, all expense paid resort. And like, this is stuff that you can earn every year, which is so huge. And she's obviously, Sierra and Molly both are driving their own and paid for Mercedes every single month. They get their car paid for by Arbonne, which is so huge. And we all get cash bonuses that we earn every single month. So again, like, it's so amazing. And we just absolutely love what we do. And so we obviously want to encourage people to try that option, because it's the best benefit for you. You just get the biggest bang for your buck for discounts and everything. Again, like, please ask all the questions you invited you tonight. But there is a third option in just becoming a host. If you know a consultant and you're like, I would love just to support you, I would love to try free products. And that's basically what we do. We can bring over products, you invite some friends, we treat you guys, we pamper you all. And in turn, it's like no pressure at all to buy or join anything. You're just really supporting our business, because that's how we grow, just word for mouth and connecting with real people. And I absolutely love that. But in all honesty, if you're going to host, I recommend you just become a consultant, because everyone that comes is going to buy. And why wouldn't you want the thank you money from Arbonne for just recommending these products? Like, it's kind of, don't get paid by Target to recommend them to Target. So absolutely love it. So anyways, those are just the three options of just becoming a part of Arbonne, and I'm going to have Sierra kind of close this out.
Yay. Thank you so much. Our hope in doing these calls is that they're super informative and they help kind of sway people from, should you do Arbonne? Is this not for you? We hope that it's for you, but we never want to come across as super pushy, and we just love to be as informative as possible and as transparent as possible. I want you to know that all four of us that have talked on this call live in completely different states, and we still get to, or not, I guess, Esther and I are in the same state. Gee, I'm so sorry. But most everybody on this call, that we're all in completely different states. Technically, Esther and I are not even in the same city, but that's the magic of Arbonne. You do not have to be right next to someone that does this business. You can be in a different country. Like it was said, we're in so many different countries, and that does not limit people. I have a global business, and it's never limited me or my people in other countries. So just know, if you think you're going to be the only one in your town that's going to do this crazy Arbonne thing, that just gives you a leg up, because you can start off an amazing thing where you are. So Molly, I didn't know if you wanted us to share, you and I to share our story super quick, or if you wanted me to dismiss it, or what do you want to do?
I can't remember. We probably have like 5 minutes. I didn't get the 10-minute warning yet, so I think we have time. Do you want to just go quick?
Yeah. So Molly and I are going to share our story super quick to close us out, just so that you can really see the vision of how this started for us. So I am a single mom to a crazy 3.5-year-old little girl, Ella Jo. And when I started Arbonne, I was in college. I actually graduated last month, but my life looked so different. And I was telling me about Arbonne, I was trying to run for the hills. But as I tell everyone, sometimes people see that you need something in your life before you actually see that you need something in your life. Sometimes we have our blinders on and we're naive to thinking like, we have it all together. I can find the time. I can find how to make the money. And Caitlin really saw something in me that she knew if I just listened to the opportunity that she was presenting me, my life would change forever. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm forever indebted to her because within 2.5 weeks, I became a district manager. I actually was paid $995, and I told everyone that I thought it was going to be fake money. And until it was actually deposited in my bank account, I did not believe it. And then 3 total months into my business, I became an area manager, and then 9 total months became a regional vice president, and my team is now going for a nation. So needless to say, my life looked so different. I was working nights. I was going from school all day to my night job. I was barely lucky enough to kiss my little girl goodnight, and it started all over again the next day. And had I not listened to this opportunity and really set aside my hesitations and fears, my life would not be where it is right now. And now I'm able to, I graduated college. I can put Ella through. I do everything that I want to do all day long. I never leave my pajamas. Sometimes I wish I did leave my house more, but I'm so happy and content with where to this business. So my tip to you is do things afraid. And if you have someone that invited you on this call, or you are on this call because of someone you saw on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, just message them and really just let your guard down, be authentically you, and really just listen to them. Because like I said, sometimes people know what you need before you even need it. And 5 months from now, you could be a vice president in this company, rolling around in your Mercedes Benz, going on free vacations, and you could have time and financial freedom I've been dying to have. So that's a little bit about me. And now I'm going to pass it off to Regional Vice President Molly Schultz.
All right. So I go back to August of 2018. Well, I guess a few months before that, because I found Caitlin on Instagram. But I was just aimlessly scrolling through Instagram and found her on, can everyone hear me? I look like I'm frozen. Okay. I found her on the Discover page of Instagram. So yeah, I literally was aimlessly scrolling. So I say, when you're aimlessly scrolling on Instagram too, you never know who could be your next business builder. But I was aimlessly scrolling, and I always tell people I was always someone who was really into health and fitness and supplements and everything like that. But I was also very uneducated on what I was putting in my body. So I would be that girl that would walk into GNC and say, hey, give me your whey protein, give me your pre-workout, like give me what you got. And I'd blow stupid amounts of money on products that literally made me feel sick and like crap. And so I watched Caitlin for like 4 months talk about the 30 Days to Healthy Living program. And it was summer, and I knew I wanted to detox my body. But I was a broke college student. So the day I was going to purchase my kit, my dad actually paid for it. And I saw her going live on Instagram with someone named Mariah Gruner, who at the time was 21. So Mariah was younger than me, and she had earned her Mercedes Benz. So I was like, well, I'm broke. A second stream of income couldn't hurt, and healthy products are going to be awesome. So sign me up. And I literally just signed up. I didn't know what I was signing up for. I tell people I didn't know if the products were real. I didn't know if people got paid. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And I honestly didn't tell my parents for like a week because I was like scared because I didn't know what they would say. But I signed up, and I did it afraid. And I just kind of took the bull by the horns and listened to what people told me to do. And I promoted to district in 1 month, area in 3, and my team and I promoted to region in 11. And I guess a little piece about me is I'm a full-time nursing student still. But when I was building my business up to where it is right now, I built it around being, 1, in nursing school, 2, working part-time night shifts, so 24 hours of night shift per week, 3, babysitting, and 4, just having the hectic life that we know we all have outside of the things we do every single day. And so people always ask me, well, how did you like stay motivated, or how did you have time to do that? And I tell I was actually talking to someone today, and I said, I hate it. I used my hate for hating my life on night shift to energize me and make me build my business. So I used all of that to fuel me to be able to walk away from night shift, to be able to help myself start creating, one, time and financial freedom, but two, start creating a life of choices at the young age I'm at now, because in Arbonne, we always hear, do it before you need it. So I'm doing it before I need it, before I have kids, before I am married and have a crazy hectic life outside of it. So I guess my top tip is, you will never know what Arbonne can be for you until you try. So my thing to say is, get out of your head and get into your life, because your head can tell you so much stuff not to do. And like I said, until you try, you never really know what this can be for you. So we still have 5 minutes. So Esther, if you want to share your story.
What did you say? What was the last thing you said?
Oh, I said if we still have 5 minutes, so if Esther wants to go.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Hi, everybody. I just want to preface this by saying I was homeschooled growing up, so I never had the advantage of just having this huge network of people. So knowing that what I was able to do within just a couple weeks of my business should speak volumes to anybody, because that just goes to show that I want to preface this that I'm nothing special. I'm just a Oklahoma girl, a young mom, and I had no idea what I was doing. All I knew is that I wasn't alone. I wasn't by myself, and Sierra and Caitlin both helped me so much and walked me through every step on how to learn this business and grow my business, which is so amazing. And that just goes to show that like anyone can do this if you're just willing to go for it and willing to listen, willing to grow. That's all we're looking for, is people that are willing. That's pretty much it. So like I said, I grew my business within 2 weeks. I reached the first level of Arbonne, which blew my mind. I helped 3 other people do that within that same month. So I was not only blessing my family, I was helping so many other people. Just huge. And that was so much more rewarding to me. Title, I honestly didn't really know what all meant. All I knew is that I was just helping other people, and that was so much more fun. And then all of a sudden, 55 days after I grew my business, I reached the second level of Arbonne, which you heard before, that it's a willable business. You're making anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 a month. Completely replaced my income working from a part-time job that would pay me really well. But no kidding, you guys, I can't make this up. But 48 hours after receiving that second promotion, I lost my job. The company was going under. And again, I can't make this up, but that boss joined my team because he was like, okay, this business is working. This is insane. It blessed him so much for the time he was growing his business. And so it was huge, 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 huge for me and for my family. And since that point on, my life has radically changed. Fast forward a year from now, I actually just that we are inches away from being 100% debt free as a young married with a child, early 20-year-old couple, which is insane. We also are in the process of buying our very first home, and which I'm actually buying it. Me, not my husband. That's me buying it, which is huge. And then we're going on our very first vacation I shared earlier. We're going to Riviera Maya, which is so huge. And we're going to this luxury vacation we would have never been able to afford with a 3-year-old son. That's just so wild. I never, ever, ever thought that I would be a part of Arbonne, not just a part of it, but absolutely love it so much. Love every single person that I've met. People that you even see on this call, I've grown to literally love like sisters, because we've done life together. We've been through the trenches. We've been through of literally everything, because we know that we're worth fighting for. Our dreams are worth fighting for. Our future and our family, your future families, are worth fighting for. And that's honestly what fueled me to grow this business and to never give up, because that's the only way to fail this business, is just give up on it. So it says we have less than 1 minute. So I wanted to kind of close this out and thank you guys again so much for joining us. And please connect with the person that invited you. And if there's anything else you guys want to say, you're happy to share.
Yeah, no, I think that she did it. We're all so thankful that you guys hopped on. Thank you for your time. And we want to do this week. Stay tuned for more links. And if you know anyone that would also like to do this business with you, then encourage them to catch our next to Discover Arbonne, and they can learn all about it too. So Molly, you can close this out.
All right, I'm going to close it out because I don't know when it's going to end and I wanted to save. All right, bye guys.